It's time, friend, fire it up for an Oddsmakers. All right, here we go. And joining us tonight, live from Studio 6B audience, it's Farmer Brooke. Farmer Brooke, how are you?
Yes. Oh. Hello, fellas. Hello. Delgado, don't be jealous. I started this when I knew I was going to be on. So sorry, Joe.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah, don't be jealous.
Yeah, Delgado will catch up in 2070. So yeah. All right, here we go. Farmer Brooke's got his picks.
Hang on, wait a minute, fellas. I got a little side bet here with Slick Rick. All right.
Okay.
Ooh. If I beat you, Slick, I know you won't welch. I know you, Slick.
Yeah.
If I beat you, you got to come on the X chat once a night, because X is where it's at, brother. X chat's where it's at. Once a night, drop in, say hello.
Oh, I will. You got it.
Okay.
All right.
You're on.
We have a side bet. There we go.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Put a pitchfork in it.
It's time to pick college and pro games against the spread for the Oddsmakers. 4 games each. Aaron, do you want to give us a rundown of where we are record-wise right now? Do you have that?
Yeah. So right now I am 20-14.
Nice.
Okay, very good.
Slick is 14-20. So we're opposite each other. Audience, I still believe, is 7-13 since we didn't have the audience on last week. So no update from that.
All right. Well, Farmer Brooke's gonna get the audience, put him on his back, and let's take this thing to the house. But let's go, Slick. Game number 1. Where are we going?
We're going to go to college, Big D. We got a big game, probably the biggest game of the weekend. It's going to be tomorrow night. Texas taking on Georgia.
Texas -5, the number 1 team in the country. Georgia comes in the 5th ranked at 5-1. Texas 6-0. Texas -5. Your over/under is 57. 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Where are you going in this game, Slick?
Wow, that line moved at 1.5 points in the last day. Holy smart, where he gets his odds, boy.
I don't know.
Who are you pulling off of Caesars?
Who you got, Slick?
All right, come on, pizza. I'm going to go with, I'm still going to go with the Longhorns, Big D. I'm going to take them. I'm going to lay the 5. Texas is number 1, 6-0. Georgia, they're still in it, but they're the 5th ranked team. So give me Texas. Give me the Longhorns. Quinn Ewers with a big night. And if anything happens, no big deal. We got the Manning boy and Nick come and take it on. But I'm taking Texas. I'm laying the 5.
All right, -5 for Slick on Texas. Aaron, sounds like you might be going to the same game. What are we doing for your first pick?
I'm going with Slick on this one. I'm going to go Texas here. They're not showing any signs of weakness. They're blowing out all their opponents by at least 19 points every game, and they haven't had a light schedule either, so it's not like they've had it easy. So I think they're going to blow Georgia out of the water, honestly, outright.
Whoa, man, that's a big statement. I don't know about that. Kirby Smart has something to say about that. All right, Farmer Brooke, where are you going for your first game?
All right, I like Texas, but I'm gonna stay in college. I'm gonna be a little bit of a homer tonight. I'm going with my ASU Devils. ASU, speaking of pitchforks, ASU is at Cincinnati. We are on a roll. We've only lost once this year. I have 5.5. I don't know what you have, Big D.
I'm looking for the game right now. I'm looking for the game.
Give me the Devils.
There it is.
Give
I got 4.5. 4.5.
4.5 is even better. We'll do that.
Okay, Arizona State at 5-1, -4.5 over Cincinnati. That's a noon game on Saturday. That's Farmer Brooke's first game, Arizona State. All right, game number 2. Slick, where are we going?
I'm going to the big league, Big D. NFL, Sunday, 1 p.m., Highmark Stadium. Buffalo Bills hosting the Tennessee Titans. And, I definitely like Josh Allen to continue that role. Buffalo, big game against the Jets. 9.5. Boy, I had 8.5. Man, your line's moved, but I can't switch it now because the Titans have a quarterback by the name of Will Leave Us Alone. And I got to tell you, they're going to take that game walking away. Buffalo should win. I say double digits there. Buffalo's on a roll. Give me the Bills.
All right, Buffalo -9.5 for Slick over Tennessee. Aaron, where are you going for your second game?
I'm going to go to Minnesota Lions. I'm going to pick the Lions here over Minnesota. I have +1.5 here on that line. Is that still what it is?
It is Minnesota -1 right now at Caesars. Lions.
All right, so I'm going to go with Lions +1 there. So Minnesota's been hot, but I think their undefeated streak is going to end on Sunday. Sam Darnold only connected 45% of his passes in his game against the Jets 2 weeks ago. And I feel like Detroit has really been clicking. They won the past 3, and I think they're just going to keep rolling.
All right, Detroit +1 for Aaron's second game. I like that pick. That looks like the hard side to get on. Most people I would think would be on the other side. I like that Detroit pick. Farmer Brooke, where are you going for game number 2?
Yep, I like that, Aaron. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Let's stay right there in Minnesota. Rick's home away from home.
That's right.
Let's go with Detroit. That's my big NFL game this week. I like them too. Good job, Aaron.
All right, yeah, I like
You too.
that pick by both of you. That looks like the harder team to ride in that game. So I think the most of the public will be on the other side, which is where you want to be, opposite the public. So all right, very good. Game number 3, Slick, coming back to you. Where are we going?
I'm going to drive the Mercedes-Benz down to Atlanta in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Big D. Falcons and Seahawks. Seahawks are reeling a little bit. Falcons are rolling a little bit. 4th straight. Give me my cousin, good old Kirk. I'm going to take the Falcons. I'm laying. It looks like 3. Yes. So Falcons, 1 p.m., laying the 3.
All right, Atlanta -3 over Seattle. 1 o'clock is game number 3 for the Slickster. Aaron, where are you going for game number 3?
I am going to San Francisco for game number 3, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs here over the 49ers. I feel like a lot of people are going to go the other way, but you have to remember the Chiefs, they have won the last 6 when they were the underdog, and they won all 6 outright, the past 6 games that they were the underdog. So I think they're going to continue and make that 7, and I feel like the 49ers have really just underperformed most of the season, and their defense is not really that dominant. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs here.
Okay, 5-0. It's hard to go against a 5-0 team on the road. I can't see how San Francisco's favored in this game, quite frankly, for that reason. So I would be on the opposite side. I would be on San Francisco because I think most of the public probably rides Kansas City saying, man, that looks too easy. But we'll see. Farmer Brooke, where are you going for game number 3?
I wrestled with that one too. I'm going to stay away from that. Let's go to the city of lost wages.
All right, Las
Raiders.
Vegas. Las Vegas
Raiders
at
and the
LA.
Rams.
Yeah, Rams -7. What do you
The
got
Rams
here?
are at home.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. The Raiders cannot find their way out of a paper bag right now. Team in big disarray. I think the Rams are going to lay the wood right on the Raiders.
All right, very good. Rams -7 over Las Vegas. Both teams struggling. 4:05 on Sunday. We'll see who comes out of there, but Farmer Brooks going to take the Rams minus the touchdown. Your total in that game is 43.5. All right, very good. Let's go. Last game, game number 4. Slick, where are we going?
Well, I think I'm going to take the New York Jets, and they're taking on Pittsburgh Steelers. I like the Jets with Devontae, deleted Adams coming to the team. I think he's going to have a big game. I think him and good old Rodgers are going to hook it up. Jets are due. I think they're upset. I think the coach is going to be focused. They had a rough loss on Monday night to the Bills. They're Eastern Division rivals. I really do like the Jets in this one. They're laying 2 on the road.
They're actually laying 1 right now.
Oh, I like it even better.
On the road. Jets -1. And I'm with you, Slick. If I had to play this game, I'd play the Jets. How are they the favorite in Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh 4-2 on the year. Boy, I think most people look at that and think, man, Pittsburgh is easy money. Jets are in disarray. Even with Adams coming in, how is him and Rodgers are they gonna jive right away? That looks like a tough pick, Jets. But they're favored for a reason, I think. So I like that pick. Aaron, where are you going for game number 4?
I am going with that game also. Slick convinced me. I'm going to pick the Jets. I was going to stay away from it because I feel like every time I pick them, they lose.
Oh, great.
Sorry. But, I mean, Devontae Adams, like you said, is going to be joining them. It's going to be like Green Bay of the East with him, Rodgers, Allen Lazard. And do I think Devontae Adams is going to be up to speed with the Jets this week? Maybe not, but I think that he's definitely going to cause a distraction on the field, and Garrett Wilson's going to get more touches because of that. So I think it's going to end up, playing in their favor. And the Steelers, I don't know, something about that line just doesn't seem right to me. Yeah. Maybe Russell Wilson's going to be the one at quarterback this week, and that just doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yep.
All right, very good. So another with the Jets. Farmer Brooke, before I come to you with your last pick, I want you to know all your friends in the chat, the Live from Studio 6B family, are all extremely proud of the job you're doing tonight. They say you're making them proud in the chat. What's your 4th and final game?
All right, I said I was going to be a little bit of a homer.
Woo!
Let's go to Lambeau.
I thought it was a dome game.
Lambeau.
I love it.
Let's
That's
go.
cheesy.
Let's go, Pack. Racing Banshee is my Packer fan on the X chat, so I gotta go with Green Bay. I know it's going to be a tough game. CJ Stroud is a stud, but I tell you what, we're starting to hit on all cylinders. Jordan Love is making us proud, and Aaron who.
Oh,
We're glad he's a Jet. No, I miss Aaron. He's fantastic, but I think we're gonna roll. We're ready.
Yeah, you missed Devontae too. Don't forget him.
Yes, Devontae. But our receiving core it's like almost like Devontae who.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
we're kicking butt, taking names.
Yep, Green Bay -3 at home at 4-2. Houston comes in 5-1. That could be the game of the week. I mean, let's face it.
Yes.
That could absolutely be the game of the week.
Sure.
Two young stud quarterbacks playing well. Green Bay
Yep.
-3, so you got your standard 3 home team line here in the NFL, which tells you all you need to know. Odds makers think this game is probably close.
Tight.
Given really the only advantage they're giving Green Bay is the home field advantage, which is a good one, obviously, at Lambeau.
Sure.
So,
It was
all right, very
not
Yes.
thinking of frozen tundra, but
Yes.
it's getting there.
yeah, it's getting there. All right, there you
Yes.
go. There's your
Yes.
odds makers. 4 games for each. Farmer, Brooke, Aaron, and Slick right here in a week 7 already in
Wow,
the
look at
NFL. Look at
Man.
that background. Farmer, Brooke, man,
Man.
you came prepared.
Oh, Fran, that's a good pull.
Great
Wow.
job. So, obviously, we always see you in the chat, and we thank you for all the support and all the love and all the being involved. And
One of the best followers.
what's the best thing about the Live from Studio 6B chat and all of our friends in there?
I'll tell you, we all love you guys. Every one of you, even Aaron and Fran. I mean, probably more so than you three. But I'll tell you, hey, and we have the best chat. Sorry, YouTube, Getter, all the others. I actually moved over from Getter, and it's just we have a great group. And the chat, well, I probably shouldn't say this. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but the chat doesn't fly by. So we pretty much have it under control. And it's a great, first of all, you guys, I've been following you for a long time, as you know. First time caller, and I'm just happy to be here. Love you guys. I'm available to fill in anytime, just so you know, and I can do reads too. So
Right.
All right, well, you have 4
I like the way
coming
you
up.
use your head, too.
You got 4 coming up right here. So,
awesome. Thank you
All right,
guys. We
Farmer
love you.
Brooke.
Farmer Brooke.
Yeah, nice job. Very good. There you go.
Go Devils.
Farmer Brooke for a week 7 of the odds
Dang.
makers. There you go. I mean,
He killed it.
who came up with this idea to have the audience
Killed it.
involved with the odds makers? Oh, that would be me.
Oh,
You should give yourself a round of
Nostradamus.
applause.
good job.
It's worked out great, right?
It's been phenomenal, actually.